Englishman food here. I think I've remembered everything. I tell you guys, it's not one of my fortes to be when I'm cooking. I just like to cook and just keep grabbing things and thinking, you know, like, oh, I can put a bit of garlic in that, or let me put a bit of that. I don't. When you do videos on telly, you have to get everything organized, and it's not me. My brain's not wired like that. So I'm going to make a dish today, something I've seen in Iceland. But it's not just Iceland, because I think it was Mary that told me, Steve, I like your videos when you invent things. Well, this isn't exactly inventing something. It's something my old mom used to make, and it's similar to bangers and mash, but it's a bangers and mash bake without real potatoes. Come on, I'm going to explain to you. Come over here. I've got everything ready. Steve, you look organised, but I bet you a pound of what, I'm not going to say the whole saying we say in Brumming, about a pound out of something, bleep, bleep, bleep. I'm going to forget something. Anyway, here's the mash from Iceland. Perfect mash in 5 minutes. Is it true? I've got some, I haven't got traditional bangers. I've got this is Maltese, so it's got a little bit of a mixture of English and Maltese together. This is Munster bacon. It's a very nice company. They make lots of meat. In Munster, of course, where the dome is. I'm Englishman in Malta, by the way, if you don't know. I'm cooking in Malta, but I do these programs mostly based on English sort of things, but I don't know if you get it in Aussie, because I've got people from everywhere in Canada and Aussie, and I think there's some in Vietnam and Thailand and Philippines. I've got people everywhere. So this is a 5 barbecue cheese sausages, so we'll get to that in a minute. First thing we're going to do is the mash. It's 5 minutes. Hey, I didn't remember, so I'm going to use this. Steve, you're going to cut your head off. Wow. Hey, the mash is like this. 5 minutes in a high-powered microwave. Cool. There's a lot of mash. I think I've got too much, because I've got this casserole. I'll have a look in a minute, see if I made to, because when I put the sausages in and the mash, it's going to be too much. I might have to change the casserole. Anyway, let's bung this in for 5 minutes. I think we're going to be able to do this. Bangers and mash is traditional. It's with peas, mashed potatoes, sausages on the top, onions, like an onion gravy. I've had it many times. But my mum used to do this, so she used to work, obviously. So she prepared it in the morning and then bung it in the oven when we get from school and things like that. So let's pop that in, full blast. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be let down then. Let's put 5 minutes. Oh, not 6, not 4, but 5. And I'm going to move you over here. Hey, we're moving fast here. We're moving fast. Hang on, guys. Oh, I thought it's got to be something that I haven't done. I hate this bloody electric hob. Anybody got electric hob, guys? It doesn't like me. It doesn't switch on. Wow, success. Let's put that on full. He's having a bit of a moan. So 5 minutes full blast. We're going to get this pan going. And I've got to put something in the oven. Oh, yeah.
Right then, Steve, let me just check. Have you got that oven on? Is it warmed up? Well done. For the rest of you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tick that little bell for notifications of when Steve uploads new videos, because you wouldn't want to miss anything, would you? Talking about missing anything. Yeah, is it switched on? Well done, Steve. And for the fact of it could be worse, you could be married to me. Well, you should be so lucky. Bye.
Thanks, Anne. Preheat the oven. I'm gonna put it up to because we're gonna do the sausages, we're gonna do the onions, and then we're gonna put some gravy, and I'm gonna bung the peas. It's gonna be an all-in-one dish. Wow, Steve, you're getting talented. Can you see that over there? Oh, it looks like a bad one, that. He's having a right moan. Let me cut that back. Yeah, but that just, oh, it's not very good. I might have to cut that. Sometimes with these onions, get a bit of bad in there. He's having a bit of a moan there. It always happens on a video. I've got another one. I couldn't find any decent onions. And I know you're going to say to me, Steve, that's not onion, that are shallots. Alright, they're bloody shallots then if you say. Oh no, that's going to be demonetized now. Anyway, we're going to put the sausages in. I think, shall we put the sausages or the onions first? That was a bit manky inside. Looks like a perfect onion. And some grub has been... These are the ones I'm finding lately. I don't know what's happening. In Malta, we don't have any... I used to love those ones in England, the Spanish onions. God, they were lovely. Especially to make a cheese and onion sandwich, eh? A bit messy. It's blooming hot, guys. We call it here. Obviously, you know that I'm in Malta. We call it September weather. Steve, that might have something to do with it's September. September, always traditional, threatening to rain, and either you get a couple of drips. Hey, this is even this one. It's like not easy to peel. The only thing that's dripping today is me. I'm gonna do an all-in-one sausage, bangers and mash. Let's stick to the traditional. I'm gonna wipe my brow if you don't mind. I've got the fan on if you can hear the noise there. It's not doing much. I had to close the door because you know, like in the terrace there, it's they're doing some concreting on the place next door. We used to get a lovely view of the next parish next to us, Riccacara. Not sadly they took that away. In Malta, we say here in Malta, hey, we've got a fantastic view for the time being. Let's turn that down a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Probably you won't see my ugly mug, but you'll see what I'm going to do those. I'm going to do it all together. I might as well do them all. And I think I'm going to have to change this dish because it's, these don't take much to do, eh? These are like, you know what these remind me of saveloys. So things are all going good, guys. The mashed potatoes are on for 5 minutes. What I couldn't believe, it says 5 minutes full whack. You don't sort of take it to mix it up a little bit halfway through. Anyway, I'm going to do the mash. I've got the sausages on the go. They're more like saveloys, and they've got a bit of cheese inside them, so that'll give it a good taste. And I'm going to do bisto, like my old mum used to do. That was quick. That was a quick 5 minutes. Couple of spoons of bisto and an oxo. Hey, this is a fast and furious dish. So we get our sauce on the go. Onions are on the go. Saveloys, I think that's the name for them, eh? So that's ready and that's ready. I didn't have my dish for... That was a right mess, that onion. So what I'm doing is cooking down, the technical word, cooking down my onions, get them caramelized, doing the saveloys, and my mash is ready, supposedly. I might have to change this because already the sausages are going to fill it. Little bit of Liam Perrins, Worcestershire Shores. I like to watch, anybody watch Food Network? the Americans. I'm going to put some Worcestershire sauce. And we all know, guys, Worcester sauce. It's pronounced Worcester. I used to live not far from there, Leominster. Beautiful place if you get a chance. Bit of salt and pepper on it. Give it a bit of flavour. I may as well bung them. I'm going to do it an all-in-one, this is going to be. So, the peas go in that. Peas take no time at all, eh? So we can clean the decks a bit. Casserole I'm going to change. Let's have a quick, before I do that, the onions are going to take a little while. And the saveloys just need heating through, really, eh? Maybe a little bit of colour on them. Oh, I saw these. I'll put all the prices on underneath. The mashed potatoes wasn't very expensive. It was anyway. I put it in sterling and I put it in euros for you. Let's have a look at the mash. Well, no, 5 minutes. It didn't do anything, or did it? Let's give it a mix up. See what? It's still the same, but it says perfect mash, full power. So there's something wrong with my. Let's have a quick look again. Am I reading it right? Yeah, 5 minutes, full power. Well, that didn't work out very good. Some of it's still frozen though. Hey, we got, either I've got a problem with the microwave. It could be because I bought all this Bosch, and in the hot old house, let's put the flame down a bit because we don't want to burn them. Sausages just need heating through. I'm going to fry the onions down to caramelise them a little bit. Hey, they look good. They smell good, these sausages. They're proper stuff. Oh, the skin is coming off a bit. Is that what happens, guys? Or have I got the flame too high? It's got like a bit of a skin to it. Oh, the skin just is coming off more. Let's cook that a bit slow. I'm going to do that for another 2 minutes, I think, because look what happened. 5 minutes full. Perhaps it's my. Let's take this plastic out. Let's put it for 2. And I'm going to come back in a minute. Let's caramelise this a bit. I'll get a bigger dish because the mash is going to fill it up by itself. The skin is coming off though. Is that normal? He's having a groan. Well, the onions are all cooked down really nice now. I don't know what happened to these sausages because the skin come off. Can you eat the skin, guys? Am I gonna die? Oh, I think these probably you don't fry them, you just cook them in. It don't really matter anyway. I'm sure it's edible. That's all ready. Let's put the. Oh, it's got a little bit left in there. Hang on. Did that happen to you guys? I didn't mix me. It's the Bisto somewhere. Do I say Bovril? Sometimes I say Bovril instead of Bisto. Anyway, we're going to cook this all together so it gets a little bit thicker. The skin come off. Can you eat it, guys? Tastes alright to me. I'm going to cook this down a bit. Wait for the mash, a couple of minutes, see if the mash... Let's have a quick look. Oh, I don't think much of it. You still have to mash it a bit. Tell you what I'm going to do. It's good though, look. I'm going to put a bit of butter in it. I'm going to let this cook a bit. Put a bit of butter in that. Bob's your uncle. We're back, guys. I'm just gonna mash this a little bit. Still, I want this to cook. Oh, I get it on low still. Still, I want this to cook down a little bit to get a bit thick. It looks good. That skin I'm not very happy about. It's come off the savoloys, and they look a bit thin. The skin like this, look. I'm going to take that off, I think. I might take it off them all. Some of it just peels off. That's what it's about, cooking though, eh guys? Trial and error. I never cooked with these before. They seem like the skin is going to be a bit weird. Anyway, I'm going to cook that down a bit. Put a bit of butter in this. I'm going to put a bit of margarine in it. Probably it'll soften it up a bit. I'm not over impressed with it. I thought it would come. What more can you expect though from frozen mash? That was finishing, so waste not, want not. I'm gonna put. That's how it come. Look. God, they're like getting into the crown jewels. These things lately. They're doing like double wrapping. I suppose it's all down to security though, eh? You don't want your stuff contaminated. So let's put a big clump of margarine there. I find this a bit, can you get that where you are, guys? If you buy one big one here, you get one free, a little one free. Let me carry on with this for a bit. I'm gonna mash the potatoes up because they came out a little bit sort of, it's good though, it's good. It comes like, oh, it's tasty. Like it seemed a bit dry. But with the margarine, it's all right. Anyway, I'm going to carry on with mashing this a bit. Wait that to thicken up a bit. Transfer. I got a bigger dish. This should be okay. Make it nice and big. The oven is on, preheated, 190. Clean the decks a bit, and I'll be back soon, guys. I had some issues with the camera. I don't know if it cut off, and I don't know how much it's missed, but I'll do my best. Anyway, we're going to put, it's all ready now. I'm going to put it in. Let's stand up because I don't want it all over me. Lovely and thick sauce. Oh, look at all that goodness there, guys. Then what we do is we dump the mash. Let's hope it doesn't cut off again, because it cut off, but I don't know how much it cut off. This is frozen mash. it's a bit stodgy. Then we're going to play about with it, like Play-Doh. It tastes alright because I tried to. It's got a nice taste to it. So I suppose it's like dehydrated potato, something like that. It's got to be some kind of real potato in it. They can't not put potato in it. You're a bit squiff there. What are you doing, guys? You've been on the chisk. Only the ones that's been to Malta will know what I'm talking about. If you come to Malta, you've got to try kidney. Anybody try kidney when you've been here, guys? Kidney, pastizzi, chisk lager. Well, Farsons have got so many. Hey, I went over to an Italian restaurant in the Farsons brewery. They've opened up the brewery. It's a bit pushy over there. I needed a bit more mash now. I remember my job with my old mum was to make the pattern on the top. Anybody ever did that, guys? It's not exactly. I don't have a casserole in between, but I can't be bothered now. And it might boil over a little bit. But we don't need to do much. We just need to I might just put it under the grill. That was my job, putting the pattern on it and cleaning the pot. I put the cover on because you might get a bit of wind noise off the fan. I put that sponge cover on it, and I think that was the culprit that making it overheat. Anyway, Savoy sausages with cheese, a lovely onion, thick onion and peas gravy with frozen potatoes. We'll put it in the preheated oven, like Anne told us to do. There it is, look, guys. It looks blooming good. And what I'll do, I might do it from the grill. Because everything's cooked inside, eh? Everything is, sausages are cooked, potatoes are cooked, just a matter of browning the top. And then we're coming back for the taste test. Looks like it's all, I hope I didn't lose too much of this. You'll have to excuse me if we've lost a little bit of video, but can't be helped. GoPro 10 is hopeless. It overheats so easily, even outside. Anyway, let's brown the top and we're coming back soon, guys. Looks good and tastes good and it smells blooming lovely. Alright guys, it's ready. I've been struggling with the camera today because it's blooming hot in here and I can't put the fan directly on because you get a wind noise. I can't put the wind cover on because it overheats. The life of a YouTuber, eh? So if it's a bit bitty, you have to excuse me. But it looks really good. Look at that. It came out alright. Let's switch everything off. Hey, we're going to celebrate. You know what I was telling you about? The chisk, here it is. It's in bottle, it's in tin, it's in draft, and it's everywhere around Malta. Cheers, guys. We're letting that cool down a bit. I'm gonna keep an eye on it because I don't want it to. Cheers, everybody. I got this glass. I was a bit cheeky. I went to Farsons in Emrejo before the COVID. And I said, oh listen, I'm doing videos. I did a few videos, so I wasn't telling any lies. Of the beers. Have you got any glasses? He said, oh, I don't know. I'll have a look for you. And he came up with 3 beauties. Anyway, let's dump it in. Did I show you guys? Hey, let's have a look. Well, before we took. There it is. Okay, I took a couple of photos for Instagram. It's cooled down a little bit. And I hope you didn't go off. Ooh, it smells lovely. The only thing I'm a bit not upset, but a bit, the savoloys, the skin, it's come off them all. So I should have peeled them first. So there it is, guys. Move everything out the way, because that's blooming hot. Let's move you over this way. There it is, look. Let's give it the taste test. Wipe your head, Steve, because the sweat is running down. Hey, we're back. I like somebody said to me, oh, what did you do? Do some more complicated things in the kitchen. It's blooming hot in here. I bet it's about 35 outside. And God knows what it's like inside here. That's the only thing that's a bit minus. That skin. I don't like it. But it comes, let's see what it's like. It's supposed to be a cheese sausage. Oh, wow. That's a good tasting sausage. Don't talk with your mouth full, Steve. Onion, so let me give you I started with the savoloys, cheese savoloys. I fried them a bit with some onions, bisto and oxo mixed together with caramelized onions. Then we used this frozen mash. I saw it in Iceland. I thought, frozen mash, what the hell is that? Well, I thought, I'll have a go. Let's taste it now. Frozen mash. Creamy. I thought it was a bit starchy when I took it out. It's not bad though. The onions are I'll tell you, that's a lovely mixture if you get a chance. I keep saying bovril, but it's not. It's bisto and oxo mixed together. What a lovely sausage. The only negative is that skin that comes off. Are you supposed to? You're not supposed to take it off before you fry it, eh, guys? Or are you supposed to just boil it? That might be it. Maybe you're just supposed to boil it. What a lovely taste. The caramelized onions and like oxo and bisto mixed together with some peas. It's all in one, so you don't have to mess around with it. Because normally we had yeah, I know what you're saying. Bangers and mash. You do the mash. You do the sausage on the top. Some peas on the side, onion gravy over the top. But this is fast and easy. Get it ready when the kids. we went off for a little bit. It's okay. Anyway, I'm nearly at the end. It's overheating. I can just see it cutting off for a second then. Let's hurry up. Anyway, 8 out of 10. Couple of points for that skin on the top of them. But the taste is, I don't know if you can see that piece. On this side, you can see the cheese. We cut again, guys. Anyway, what we're going to call it? Bangers and mash. Bake. It's lovely. Sorry about the camera. But it's like us all, and more to, we're overeating. I'm going to finish it. Lovely taste, lovely sauce. And the sausage is really lovely. Anyway, guys, we cut off again, but lovely mash, lovely onion gravy, lovely sausages. Everything was blooming lovely. What a great taste. Get it ready, just bung it in the oven. All in one.